you guys? It is Mary. Welcome back to Lifeismaryy, you guys. Today we are going to be talking about all about Tanzania, why I moved here, why I love it, and why I am probably never leaving unless I have to. Before we get right into you guys, I think I have been here now for about 6 to 7 months. I left around about July 11th, and it was actually I think it was Eid al-Fitr that I left. So I really feel like from the beginning it was really just ordained by God, and really just God was really calling me to come here. When I was really thinking about it, I never really thought I would leave America. I'm always like, what's there for me in America? Like, what's there for me in Africa? Like, I really didn't know much. I didn't know too much about it. I knew about Sierra Leone because my mother, she's from Sierra Leone, but born in Ghana. So she always talked to me about it. But the thing is so much. It's different versus hearing about it, versus actually seeing it for your own eyes. And immediately when I came here, peace, serenity, like just a lot of happiness, like just seeing things so differently, just also the fact that I've lived here, you just get a greater appreciation for life, and you just really appreciate all the little things that you never thought were really huge in your life, that were really important. You really just have a greater sense of gratitude, and people here are just so nice. They're so loving, so welcoming. This is a really proud country as well. These are people who really take pride in who they are, and they speak their language. Like, when you come here, do not think that you're going to find plenty of people who speak English. Like, about 90% of the people here speak Swahili. And I think that's really a beautiful thing because they have pride in their country. They take pride in who they are, where they come from, and their native tongue. And I really loved it here. I love that they were a place that was really independent. It wasn't a country that kind of assimilated to what, other parts of the world really wanted for Africa. And they have pride in that, and that's what I really love. They were their own person. They were their own community, their own country, They just took pride in that, and I just saw that a lot of really amazing people had come here. I saw that people had been making a life for themselves. My mom had been talking about moving to Tanzania as well for about 2 years before we decided to come move here. And through that, I've been able to really find my own independence, kind of do my own thing, find my own path, and to really kind of venture out and do what I want to do in life. And just kind of starting with my business, I feel like the main thing that really brought me here for sure was definitely the fact that the currency was lower and that it was much cheaper to live here. Like, your dollar goes much further here. Also, what I really loved is that people were so kind. I feel like also it's kind of easier to kind of start businesses and to get things done, and you have more resources for other things. I never really thought that me being in Africa, I will be able to really be successful. Like, I'm still working on some things and stuff like that, but being here has given me a lot of peace, and it's really opened up my mind to new ideas, to new things. It also has really made me a person who is trying to push myself and do more stuff, and okay, I can do this, okay, how else can I be successful, and just looking at other avenues versus just doing 2 lanes, which basically, you guys know my lanes are really just fashion and art for sure, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm thinking, I can do health, I can do skincare, I can do hair care. Because also one thing that I really love about Tanzania is that everybody really appreciates the beauty of just being a black person. Everywhere I go, if I have my afro out, everybody's saying Muizuli, Mizuli, Mizuli, Dada, which means beautiful, 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 beautiful sister. They're just in awe of how long my hair is. Because here, in Tanzania specifically, they do have natural hair care salons. I saw one the other day, which I was shocked. But majority of the people do not know necessarily how to take care of their hair. So even that is just something that I want to look into doing. And just people are so willing to help you, and they're really willing to just show you around and to really just show you the beauty of Tanzania. I mean, since I've been here, what I really love for sure is just the fact that there's so much in nature around. You go on the highway, the animals are free. I'm such an animal lover. You know, in America, you never see animals walking free. You go on the highway, you'll see like a herd of cows. You'll see a herd of goats, sheep, like chicken, roosters, just living their own little life. You'll see dogs, you'll see cats. Like, you just see the animals are just free to live life. Like, even where I live now, outside of our gates, you see like this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vegetation. You see cows, you see the people taking care of the cows, you see them feeding them, giving them water. Like, it's always sunny. Like, one reason why I don't see myself really going back to the States unless I need to is the fact that it's sunny year round. I think the worst weather they really I feel like the worst weather that they actually have here is probably the rainy season. But because it's so hot, I honestly can't excuse it, because I remember our dada, she had somebody come and cut our grass, right? He cut it really low, and the grass was like burnt. It was burnt. He cut it so low, right? And all the grass was brown. It was 2 days of rain, and that grass grew like that. It was green, like, just, my grandma always said, in Africa, you can literally throw seeds on the floor, not do nothing, and just things will grow. Like, things just really are just so beautiful here. I love the abundance of trees. I love the air. Just waking up in the morning, look from my bedroom, I'm just seeing the beautiful sunlight. It's always like a full moon here. The people are amazing. The kids are so free. Like, you will see little kids, 1 year old, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going to school, walking back home, no adults in sight, walking freely, walking in like this feeling of safety, and you just know that they are just fine. You know, another reason why I love it here, I didn't love it at first. I didn't love this at first. They really did not have foods that I liked. And honestly, y'all, when I first came here, I was a roly-oly. I really was a roly-oly. I'm just going to call it is what it is. Like, I literally had gained so much weight. I was so damn depressed. And I just felt like, I felt so ugly. I know you really shouldn't feel like that when you gain weight or whatever, but I just was somebody who had always been slim thick. I never had been somebody who really gained weight. So personally, that's not my comfort zone. There are people who are plus size and they look beautiful, they're confident in it. Me, I just was not. I was used to, you know, being able to run and walk, and, you know, I just was out of breath, and I just did not feel sexy. I could not fit into any of my clothes that I had been wearing since before I started college. So I just was not feeling great. But I moved to Tanzania because I knew that it's East Africa. If I went to West Africa, I would have been double the roly-oly that I was. Okay, here they boil chicken. So nobody's frying chicken. So it was really relatively easy for me to actually lose weight when I came here. Yeah, I think I really started dropping pounds like within the first month, because one, there was, I mean, in America, I was ordering food almost twice or 3 times a day, like fast food, like on a regular basis. It was Chick-fil-A, it was Jerry's Subs, it was Subway, honey, it was Pizza Hut, it was Lido's, like it was everything and then some. And Cold Stone, I do miss Cold Stone, but here they just don't have that here. They do have Pizza Hut. The Subway is a little janky. I don't know what Subway doing here in Africa, but it is not the Subway that I be having in America. Somebody need to contact Subway, because that ain't right. Allegedly. But yeah, I mean, I was able to lose a lot of weight. Like, this shirt is much looser. Like, before I left the States, yeah, like all this, I was feeling all this in. Like, y'all see, quite stretchy, like also very loose. You know, my head is smaller again, my neck is smaller, my arms are smaller, like my waistline smaller for sure. And this is really me not even doing anything but eating fruit, drinking more water, and then sometimes I'll go get a pizza on the weekend or whatever. But really, I have really just slimmed down tremendously. And then also what I really love is the fact that I did not come to Tanzania with a scale. You know, like I just said, you know what, I don't want to be obsessed with the scale, because I was obsessed with the scale. I will be weighing myself every 2 days. I have no scale. I have no idea what my weight is. But I know for sure I'm like not 250 pounds, not 260. I think I am about 180, 170. That's what I'm feeling, you know. And then when I measured myself, I have lost a total of 10 or 11 inches on my waist and my stomach. I'm not really happy about my bottom going down because like my hips were like in the 50s, like inch wise. Now it's like mid 40s, but I mean, it is what it is. I am happy I got these, with my weight gain. But I really am really happy with my new body, and just this 2023, I'm really focused on really getting my body toned, working out more, getting abs, getting it flat to how it was in college. I mean, I've never had abs in my whole life, but I've always had a slim waist. So my goal is to really actually start working out and even putting more of an effort and really seeing how much more weight I can lose. And I was actually able to fit into a dress that I haven't been able to wear since freshman year of college. So that just goes to show you how much weight I really lost. Because when I was in college, I believe I was like 160, between 150 and 160. So I think right now I'm like 180, 190. I would say 190 to 175. That's where I'm thinking. But yeah, my legs are so skinny, my thighs are skinny. Like, I just am really happy with my new curves, but I'm also really happy with the weight that I've lost. And really that is just from me sweating like a pig. It's so hot in Tanzania. It's not even funny. Like, literally, you'll be sitting down in your room and you just start pouring sweat. It's like you are really working out without actually having to work out. So really, due to me not eating my favorite foods and to me, walking around and to just eating fruits and sweating, really, I've lost quite a bit of weight. Can you imagine where I'll be when I start actually putting in the work? So I'm excited. All 2023, it is about really leveling up career-wise, financial-wise, which I have gotten pretty good now, which that's why I'm so happy about it, and then also just, it's all about spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. Also, another reason why I love Tanzania, the president is a Muslim woman, okay? Like, can we get an applause for that? I mean, phenomenal. All the women here actually do cover. I used to cover. I feel like I was just getting back into I've never been a hijabi, if we're going to be honest. I did not grow up that way. My mom, when she got onto her Muslim journey in her like late 20s, she was wearing the hijab or whatever, stuff like that. But I feel like after 9/11, my dad actually told her to take it off because he did not want to go to jail. Because people were throwing like cans of tomatoes at her when I was in the car seat and my brother. So it was really dangerous. So since then, she has not worn it, and we didn't really grow up with like that strict thing where it's like you must wear it. Like, she always said that, your journey to Islam is your own. I'm not going to force you to do anything because it has to come from you, and you have to create your own connection with Allah and everything, which I love that and I appreciate that because, it really has made me appreciate, the religion even more. Because I found myself to this religion on my own, really. But of course we have learned about Islam, we know the alphabet and all this stuff. We know about the Prophet. I read the Quran about 10 times in my lifetime already. So yes, but before I came, I was just really wearing like the turbans and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll wear hijab. I was just getting into my modest journey, so I really was learning how to look good while still being covered. So what I love here about the women is that they all actually do cover up, and they actually wear like the jilbab. They wear like the long hijab all the way to the floor. Like, I'm seeing one walking down the was it my pathway now or whatever stuff, and she has this long hijab on and everything. And a lot of the women actually cover, and what I also love, the men also cover. And I actually get to hear the call to prayer 5 times a day. 5 times a day, I hear it loud and clear. Fajr, Maghrib, Isha, Asra, Thura, like all of the prayers I get to hear. And then also they have a nice long prayer that they say during Juma, Fridays and everything. And the thing is, they make it like an event here where it's like, the men, if they have families or whatever, they go out of their way to go do something special for them, for their family, for their wives, take them out to dinner and everything. And the men cover. Like, you'll see them in the thobe and their little kufis walking around and everything. But I like the fact that everybody identifies as Muslim on the outside, even the men, which is what I really, really love. Inshallah, I will get there and everything. I came with 3 outfits, so yeah, I'm still trying to figure that whole thing out. But I'm happy where I am currently. And I just love it. I love that it's a Muslim country. There are also Christians here, but everybody's very respectful of each other's religions. And it's no, oh, I'm better than you or I'm better than you. It's just we all coexist peacefully and happily. So that's what I really love about it here. But yeah, I love Tanzania. I really don't see myself leaving. I know I will be back in the States in July for a quick visit, but I will definitely be coming back for sure. But yes, y'all, this is kind of like my home now. I'm very happy to be here. But if those are my reasons for why I love Tanzania. If anybody has any more questions or anything that they want to ask me in terms of my life here, please drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you guys want to contribute to this channel or support this channel, please refer to my email to email me content ideas or requests. And if you want to give a little love donation, please refer to my Zelle down below, you all. But it's Mary signing off, and I invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye.